The Johns Hopkins Kimmel Cancer Center's LiveWell series gets breast cancer survivors and their families moving. Fun, easy routines demonstrated by Shauna Harrison, certified Under Armour trainer, and survivors like you. Modified options for every fitness level, body type, and treatment stage. Enjoy these exercises and strengthen your body, mind, and spirit. Now let's get going.
Hi guys, I'm Shauna Harrison, Under Armour trainer, and I am here with Grace and Sarah. And we are going to do a little bit of a cardio workout today. So option for a jump rope. If you don't have a jump rope, we will have Sarah showing you the modifications without. So let's get started. We're going to start without the jump rope though. We're going to do some jumping jacks first. So each of these exercises are going to be about a minute long. If you need to take a break at any point. You can stop. If you want to start again before that minute is up, you can. If you need to take the break for the full minute, just take it. All right, ready? Ready? All right, so jumping jacks for 1 minute right here. And if you need a modified on this, you can also just sort of take it side to side here. But if you want to go full jumping jacks, you can. We're going to try to lengthen out those arms. Just starting to warm up that body. You good? Awesome. Nice. So get those arms nice and long, take those feet apart. Remembering you can modify at any point. Just about halfway there. So it's just a quick warm up, just a 3-minute warm up. After this, we're gonna get into an inchworm. And Grace and Sarah will show you some modifications on that as well. Got about 15 seconds. Tired yet? Good, in 10, we're gonna stop our jump. Good, last 5. In 3, 2, 1. Awesome. So we're going to stop. We're going to have Grace and Sarah bend their knees. They're going to walk out into an inchworm, which is just into a plank position. You can bend your knees to walk yourself back. They're going to keep going like that. I'm going to keep my legs straight now. So just walk all the way out. And walking all the way back. Making sure you walk all the way out to that full plank. Breathing would be great. Don't forget that. Awesome. Just about 30 seconds left here, and then we're going to stay out into our plank. Good, last 15. Core's nice and tight. So we're going to walk out, we're going to stay out into this plank next time we come out. So from our plank, we're gonna press our hips up and back into a downward facing dog. So from here, we wanna spread the fingers, press the hands down. Heels are gonna go towards the ground. If the heels don't touch, don't worry about it. And then from there, we're just gonna bend one knee, bend the other, bend a knee, bend the other. Let your head be down so that your ears are next to your biceps. Good, just opening up those calves a little bit. You're gonna need them when you start to jump. So pedaling out. Perfect. If you find a spot where you want to kind of hold for a second, you can, but try to keep it more or less dynamic. Breathing, shoulders out of the ears, press your fingers down, especially underneath the thumb and the first finger. Perfect. Good, 10 more seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Just walk your toes up to meet your hands, bend your knees, and we'll roll up nice and slow. All right, so that was your warm up. Grab your jump rope if you're gonna grab one. Sarah's gonna show us without the jump rope. And if you mess up during that minute, just start over, or again, if you need a break, you can just take it. So we're gonna go for a minute here, jumping rope, and then we'll get into an exercise. So if you've never jumped rope before, starting without a rope is always a good place. If you need to sort of take the jump a little bit slower, you can do that. If you want to take it faster, you're welcome to do that as well. So we're going to be alternating a minute of jump rope with a different exercise. Awesome. Grace is killing it on the jump rope. Perfect. We got about 20 seconds left here. And our first exercise is gonna be lower body. We're gonna do a squat with a calf raise. Perfect, last 10. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, we're gonna stop that. We're not gonna put the jump rope too far because we're gonna come right back to it. We're gonna come down into a squat. So we want the toes to face forward. Feet are about hip width apart. You can go a little bit wider if you need to. We're gonna sit the butt back and down. Make sure that back stays nice and flat. Weight's in the heels. Shoulders are drawing down. From the squat, we're gonna come up, and then we're gonna rise up onto the tiptoes. So a little calf raise there. Do it again. Have a seat. Good, come up. All right, up onto those tiptoes, perfect. So sit your weight all the way back. Nice, keep that chest up a little bit more. Come all the way up, press down through the heels, and then right up onto those tiptoes. You got it. Nice, a couple more. Breathe. All the way up, squeeze at the top. You got it. Nice. Got about 10 seconds left. And we're going right back into that jump rope. Sit back, come all the way up, lift up. Perfect. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We go right back into that jump rope. So either pick up your rope or you can get right into those jumps. We're good. So your calves should feel nice and warm now. We just did those calf raises and the jump rope. Next, we're gonna do a little upper body, getting into those triceps. Try to keep that breath steady as you jump. Land lightly on your toes so you're not slamming into the floor. Got about 20 seconds. Last 5. In 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and drop that jump rope. We're gonna have a seat on our butt. We're gonna bend the knees, place the feet flat onto the floor. They're gonna face towards you. I'm gonna turn sideways. You stay facing for that way. Hands are gonna go back behind you, press down through the feet. Lift your hips up off the ground. And then from here, instead of letting the elbows go out to the side, we're gonna bend the elbows so they come straight back behind us. Butt's gonna touch down towards the ground. We lift right back up. Bend the elbows and press. Bend the elbows and press. And of course, if you wanna make this a little bit more challenging, you're welcome to do it on a chair, on a box, on the couch, whatever works for you. Just making sure that those elbows, just like Sarah's doing here, making sure the elbows come straight back behind you instead of out to the side, right? We don't want that winging. We wanna relax those shoulder blades down. Perfect. Pressing down through the feet. Nice. Got it. Just about 20 seconds left here. Another round of jump rope. Good, keep breathing. Last 10 seconds. Good, squeeze. In 3, 2, 1, and grab that jump rope. Come all the way back up. Get right into it as soon as you're ready. Up next, we have another leg exercise, but we're gonna mix in some balance. And this is one where, again, depending on your level, we can go for the full balance, but we also have some modifications along the way. So, about 35 seconds left here to jump. If you are using the rope, try to let the wrist turn so that it doesn't come from just the shoulders, right? We want to keep those hands nice and light. In about 15 seconds, we drop the rope. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's drop that rope. So we're gonna start with our right foot forward. We're coming into a lunge balance. We're gonna step our left leg back. We wanna come into a nice strong lunge. So make sure your toes are facing straight ahead. We're gonna lunge down. The balance can either be right here on the tiptoe, that's a level 1 or 2, or we can lunge and balance all the way up, bringing that leg up. So you can bring it part way, you can bring it all the way. You decide. So lunge back, lift it up, Good, keep going, same side. Breathe. Nice. Awesome, you guys. Exhale as you come up. Catch that balance and hold. So try to actually hold for just a second. Awesome. One more on this side, and then we'll switch. Left foot goes down, right foot goes back. You may notice a very big difference from one side to the other. That's okay. Good, making sure we're staying up on those back toes. Front knee stays right on top of that ankle. Perfect. So we got about 5 seconds left here. We come back to that jump rope one more time. 3, 2, and 1. Last time on that jump rope. Get right into it. We're doing okay? Good. All right, so our last exercise after this is gonna be a plank. We're gonna show you 3 different variations that you can do. Sarah's gonna be in level 1, Grace will be in level 2, and I'll be in level 3. Nice. About 30 seconds here. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, come all the way down. So Sarah and Grace are gonna show you level 1, level 2. I'm gonna show you level 3, and then I'm gonna go help them. So everyone's gonna press their hands down. I'm taking my feet all the way back. We have modified plank on the knees. We have modified plank on the elbows, right? So Grace right here, we wanna make sure the shoulders are stacked on top of those elbows. She's still pressing down through her hands, even though she's not on her full hands. She's activating her legs, activating her glutes and her core, yeah? We have here modified plank that can either be on all fours, or we can take the knees back just slightly, just trying to keep that same plank position. So either way, we're in a strong plank, right? Shoulders, hips, knees here. Relax the shoulders down a little bit, yes. Press down through your hands, separate your fingers, and push. Yeah, there you go. Abs are super tight. Holding here. This is it, you guys. We get to take a little break after this. Breathing. Awesome, let's go for about another 20 seconds. And our break from here is gonna be, we're gonna come back to that downward facing dog we had before. We're just gonna hold this time. Good, in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press your hips up and back. Grace, you come up onto your hands to that downward facing dog position. So again, spreading the fingers nice and wide, pressing the hands down and forward. At the same time, kind of feeling like you're separating your hands away from each other, even though they're not moving. Those hips are gonna come up and back. Heels are gonna press down, yes. Relax through the shoulders a little bit. Just hold and breathe. Put your hips up just a tiny bit. Press back here. Yeah, push your upper body down. No, back, behind you, back. Yes. Perfect. One more inhale here. And then we're gonna, from here, step our right foot forward and drop your left knee down. So we're taking a low lunge position just to stretch out here. This is Anjani Asana if you take yoga. So front knee is gonna stack on top of the ankle, but because our back knee is down, we can actually come forward a little bit more than we normally would. If my back knee were off the ground, I'd wanna keep that knee stacked. But from here, I can take it forward just a little bit. Opening up that hip flex to the front of the leg. You can keep your hands down, you can walk your hands up. Just breathing. And then we'll bring the hands back down. We're gonna come into a hamstring stretch. So we're gonna flex that right foot, sit our hips back, and just be careful here that you don't sort of sit over to one side. We wanna square off as much as we can. All this is gonna depend on your hamstring flexibility, but we're gonna keep that foot flexed and try to square off the hips as much as we can. Lengthen out the chest, lengthen out that back. Big inhales, big exhales. Awesome, and we're gonna put that foot down. We're gonna take that foot back so we come into an all fours position. Before we do the other side, we're gonna open up your shoulders just a little bit from that rope. So take your right arm, reach it out to the side, and then thread your right arm underneath. Drop down onto the right side of your head, right side of your shoulder, just look underneath. Good, one more inhale here. Press down through that left hand, slide your right hand out. Come back to that all fours position. Curl your toes under, and we're gonna step that left foot through. Drop down onto your right knee. Again, you can stay down here if you want. You can walk up onto those hands. If you do walk up onto the hands, just make sure that you're not taking your shoulders all the way up into the ears. Let them relax down. Let those hips sink forward. Thinking about lengthening the entire side of that right part of your body. And then we go into that hamstring stretch. So we flex those left toes, sit your hips back. Again, one side may be different than the other. Usually we have one side that's a little tighter, a little stronger. Good, and then shift forward, bring that foot down, bring your hands down. Slide that knee back behind you so come on all fours again. Take your left arm out to the side. Thread that left arm underneath, drop down onto the left side of your head, your shoulder. Good, and then we'll press through that right hand, slide your left hand out, and then sit yourself all the way up. Awesome job, guys, good job. We made it.